Hello Earth, welcome to episode 14 of season 4 of Making Cell, a series of videos where I record myself designing and implementing a programming environment called Cell. If you're just tuning in for the first time, I recommend you go check out the official page of the project at github.com/altocoronel/cell, pasting now the link in the description. So where were we? Starting late, for sure, it's okay. Better late than never. So we had switched to a single hook for the put and things stopped working, right? Yeah, that was it. I believe so. These are the development notes. These are the tests. And let me see if switching back what I did here. If I just do something like no, it's also broken, so it doesn't care. So yes, so the test basically broke it. Yeah. Let me actually go sit down. I don't know why I'm standing here. Just give me a sec, please. I'm thinking, huh? Well, okay. Hope you can hear me fine. Yeah, I think so. So why is this test failing? Yeah, hook with context. Yeah, because if I look at the tests, the hook with context was already there yesterday. Yeah, or not? No, I think not. Ta-da-dum. Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, I just want to look at the what are the new tests that I did here. When I was here, if I look at the file in this version, yeah, I already call it hook, which is a bit tricky. Yeah, I already called it this a while ago. Yeah, because I was already calling it a hook. Yep, and so hook values too. Okay, so these are the new ones. Everything's coming from here. So yeah, I start from the inside here. Inside list, yeah. So what I want to do, Why do I have an at here? Yeah, that's the problem probably, right? What am I trying to do here? I don't need the reference at all, right? I do not. I need to be inside. If I look at inside, I'm finding list. So let's say I'm making the call like from here. Actually, this is completely unnecessary. So what I would expect it to do is that it would just basically just get the list and you update it. Yeah. This is not even a single hook. It's just so so wait, which one is failing? Find something. Yeah, this one. Yeah. I'm expecting that inside list. Yeah, why? If I get inside, it's completely overwriting everything, right? But why? Yeah, it's because I'm doing it wrong. No, I'm just doing this wrong, completely wrong, and the implementation is wrong. I'm just throwing away the 3 here. Yeah. You know what? Let's just redo put, because I want to do that anyway, right? So not P or B. And then we already have this one for get. So at least we can define the test cases here. Here rather than inside, I would like to do it at least 1, like you did from there, and it basically works up. Yeah. And then here would be and then if I just do it I do this. Yeah, here it would be good to put a list outside, so I know. And here it would be good probably to get everything. Sorry, this is also list. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, and then I need a second put here. And I think that's it. So there's two cells that's fading here. So now let's just get the bull by the horns. And so we just change put. And we just redo the hook. Wait, actually, let's just try to fix the bug. It's gonna be easier that way. I'm just being lazy by pretending to be brave. Yeah, this is the language. I get from here to here, and we have it. We have the language. Well, a working version of the language. Let's go, let's go. Yes, what's the bug? What's the bug? Yeah, why wasn't I calling this that often? Yeah, in this case we're using it. Okay. Yeah, I think I see the bug. Wait, do you see this? I'm not doing shit with the context path match, right? I'm not doing anything with it. Like before I wasn't doing anything with it. I was just, wait, I'm computing matches. Yeah, and then I'm returning a path, which is context path match. And if it's not undefined, if it is undefined, I didn't find anything. No, it's okay. That makes sense. I'm returning the context path, and here I need to return the whole thing. Right? I do. I just had to think. That's good. That's good. I like it. I like that. All right. That was easy. I just had to think. And these are the changes to the tests. And all the tests passed, right? So I wonder if I would do this, would they fail now? Yes. Wait. Why is this test now failing? That's how it was before. Yeah, list outer. Yeah, because it's basically going all the way up. Yes. Maybe I could do something that doesn't give an error, like list one lows basking away in a way. Hey. And then if I restore that, it works. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, much better. Now we can grab the bull by the horns. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Yes. Bum, bum, bum. Put with single hook, and it works. I can't believe it works, but it's really working, right? Wait. You have to annotate the code, silly. Head. Context path with suffix. The hook. And then this, we're not doing anything else. Pretty cool, eh? These notes are fine, right? All right. Okay, now you know my password length again. All right. So what do I do now? Now I refactor cell put completely. How? Yeah, see? Where were my notes on this? Yeah. No, this is already too old. Yeah, this is the stuff. To not use PRV, sure, but how do I not use PRV? Oh yeah, these are the good tests. Do I have these tests in there? Definitely not, right? No. can do something like, wait. Put like this. Yep. Then if I get the whole thing, I'm expecting, whoops. Okay, let's radically change the music for a sec, although this is not bad at all. Yeah, we can go with this one. Perfect. So I'm expecting to get changing type. Yeah, and if some people want a safe put, you can build it. And that would be this, yeah, I'm already, all right, this with number. Okay, I want the studio version, honestly. Hash. Oh, that's not what I want. I'm doing this one. Why am I doing things so out of order? Ah! Paste text. Anna, yeah, I want to start with a wipe. Royalty. That's about I want. Okay, now it's gonna fail. Okay, and now we start. Like for real. Yeah, there's no forbidden anything here. What did I want to say here? This is important. Yeah. Yeah. So we could also write a safe put, or even pass a safe flag to put to get an error instead of a replacement when changing types. Oh, this is good. So let's just keep this one. Would be, we have an old. Or is it old get? No, I already removed it, right? Yeah. do something like this. So what would be the algorithm here? It would be for every path you're putting. Wait, am I checking that the things that come in are consistent? Yeah, they are consistent. I was just thinking you could pass multiple paths to get. You can also make multiple calls, it's fine. But yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, it's very powerful to have this without PMV. My God, yeah, absolutely. So the paths are already internally consistent, which they are because they come through cell call. As for call, better call this message is passing text to paths. Text to paths is calling the validator, right? Yes. Brilliant. Very. Yeah, where was I? So we iterate every path and we check because we want to put this path straight up on the data space. No, we still have to find the hook. We have multiple hooks there potentially, right? Each distinct, not prefix, each hook on put has to be analyzed separately. This is my channel, yes. It has to find its own context path, right? Yeah, it's a bit tricky to think of that. Could be a bit tricky, but I think it makes sense. It would be arbitrary to use the first hook as hook for all of the same ones that are at the same level. Okay, maybe we should write this here. Designing new put. So today is the 23rd, right? Yes. And yesterday, no, that was from the 21. Yeah. So so find context path for each hook. Add context path to all of the paths expected for all of the paths. For each path. No efficiency for now. Normally we can do this. For each step, check consistency with what exists. Consistency or lack of existence. Either allows you to either replace lack of existence means you just add the path. Inconsistency means you remove wholesale a bunch of paths. Yeah. Means you don't delete anything. A path that has the same prefix is one and it's not the same and has a different last step can be replaced. After removing inconsistent paths, simply add the new ones. Sort, persist. That's it, right? That's it. Yeah. Well, we validate. Why do I validate? If I don't validate here, let me just do if I do that. No, it doesn't let me do it. If I just take away these tests, here I forgot to Y, by the way. So let me just take this somewhere safe. And what was I trying to do? I forgot. Fuck, I forgot what I was trying to do. I had an interesting idea. You're killing me. Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering why we validate. Like, what would break if I validate here? It's because I'm not checking for consistency. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Hey, but we don't need to do this anymore because we're gonna remove stuff. We don't need to validate the new data space because we remove inconsistencies rather than alert on them. Yeah, makes perfect sense. And this is how you understand it. Just think it through. Yeah, good. And make it short, right? Like already, like the original was what? 50 lines. I think we could do it in 30. Is this algorithm good? I think so. I think I can also check a bunch of things. I can do something like var. I had done this before, right? Types like collect an object with paths. I remember doing this and forgetting, and I also remember looking this up before, where I built an object scene. Yeah, here. Yeah, I'm doing it in the validator. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing on the validator. So I can do this. On validator, I only call it there? Nah. Yeah, no, I also call it when I'm parsing. Yeah, and two places only, when I'm putting and when I'm parsing. And now it's only going to be when you're putting, sorry, when you're parsing, because when you're putting, you will overwrite. Yes. Shape box for Wix. Yeah, so it's var scene. Yeah, something like this. Let me just write it anew to see if I can write it better. If k is greater than 0 and no, I cannot skip them. No, I cannot skip anything. So I would do this. It would do I would do path. If I do that, yeah, or anything. let's just massively change this. Wait, maybe give me a second. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Yes. Right, how did I do this efficiently? Yeah, I built it for the entire thing, right? Yeah. The thing is, what is faster, to build it for the whole thing? I can build just for a few. No, it's easier because I don't want to build it n times, because I have to look for the paths. It's better just do one pass on all the paths on the data space and then see if it matches one of the top level prefixes. Hooks push path 0, and then I'm just gonna go through the data space here. So we ignore whatever is not there, and if not, we know we need it, right? Yep. I like this. This is good. And then I just go through the path. If k like that. Yep. Note to self, make slice functions that I don't have to look them up anymore. Oh, static. We are trato, bravo, pow, para. So sync key will be type of path k plus 1, otherwise is static. Wait, it's not like that. This list. Yeah, exactly. If k plus 1 equals a path length, Call to yeah. Boom, return. T. Next step. Here we'll do and the last step would be that k plus 1, that one. Next step. It will be number, otherwise it would be a list, right? Brilliant. So now I have a set of scenes with inconsistencies, right? I wonder if I could reuse the scenes for the another idea, reuse the scene to find the context path for each hook. But that would require us to do the mapping. This also for the context path. Wait. Intermediate steps too. Interesting. I actually cannot do the scenes. So no, we need to find the context first, then do the scene. Yeah, I did the consistency part because it was more fun. Allows. Why did I do it different like here? I still run the iteration here on the get when I do it. I do a +1. And then I just return an empty one there. Yeah. It's because there's less code below. Actually, there's no code below, so I can just do that. Yeah. Ooh, okay. So yeah, for each of the hooks. Yeah, this logic is unbeatable. Maybe I don't like the name of the variables, but yeah. Prefix. That's a much better name than I use here. Yeah, exactly. No. Yeah, we'll do the hook here. I can do the same thing as I did above here. I'm looking at this. Yeah. This looks the same as the above because it should look the same. And for here, the prefix is that one. Prefix -1. Yeah, I'm just returning this thing. If there's no context, return empty, otherwise return the prefix. No, actually I can do it like this, silly. Sorry, well, not silly, it's a bit late here. Boom. What do I do with this? I need to put them somewhere. Honestly, I can just do something beastly like this. What if I have text? No, I cannot have text and number the same now because it would be inconsistent. Boom. Okay, now that's too much. Okay, but you know what I mean. Yes. Actually, I could even be more brutal. Yes. It would be, I mean, I don't have to do it like that, right? I can just do hooks hook I would do equal to context or empty. But honestly, do I need to do that per hook? Yeah, you can do it, and then you can modify the paths to be I will do something like this. Return will be hooks at 0, concatenate path. Yes, just like that. Nice. And then we do the scene. We're almost done. I'm just really tired, but we're almost done. I could actually copy and paste the easy stuff here. I don't need to. Oh yes, a recursive call to respond. That has given me so much heartache. Gone. Dun, dun, dun. I mean, I'm almost there, right? Of course, I had to rewrite the test. Okay, it's late. I usually work until 10, 20, 10:30. We're on the holidays, right? We need to celebrate. So, what do I do now? I have that. I just need to check for inconsistencies. Yeah. I'm gonna leave this for tomorrow. Thank you for watching.